各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩恶魔城 Dracula， 或者我们用英文说 Akumaju Dracula， 那个是日文 ，That's Japanese. So tonight we're going to actually play, let's see, how the Akumaju Dracula, which is the Japanese version of a game we all know as Super Castlevania IV. This is the Super Nintendo version of the game, and let's see. What was I going to say again? And let's see. And today is Halloween. 今天是万圣节, which is Halloween in Chinese. And with Halloween, as we know, I have to do something a little different than normal. We're only going to do this really briefly because I don't actually have that much time to stream. But I will be playing this game for about 15 minutes or so. Or like 10 minutes, depending on how fast I can beat this. And once I finish this, then we will actually go back to Lunar, our normal schedule. But I feel that since tonight was Halloween, or is Halloween, why not do a game that fits within the Halloween theme? Lunar doesn't really fit, so I felt that this game would do it. I'm actually a little late today, later than I was going to be, because of, I was actually at work playing Fatal Frame 4 with my friends. And so that was how I was celebrating Halloween. And so we were playing Fatal Frame 4, which wasn't released outside in the West, but there were plenty of ways to play it through a fan translation, which is okay. And, yeah. And now that we're in Castlevania, I feel this is very fitting for the Halloween theme. This is the fourth game in the original series. Well, I don't know. Well, it was Super Castlevania IV here in the United States. And this is the Japanese version, which doesn't have any censorship. So, which is why I'm playing this version. I do have the American version as well. Well, actually, I don't actually have it. I have played it through a ROM. So, let's see. One thing great about this game, is that you can do this. Yep, you can shoot in any direction you like. It's a very interesting game. I think it's the only one of the series that allows you to do stuff like that. I think I will take that. Oh, whoops. So this is actually one of the games that had really great control. And it's much less stiff than the NES versions of the game. And since today's Halloween, this is the best game to play. I mean, I know some of my viewers are pretty antsy about me playing creepy games. So I decided we didn't play. Oh, I got the axe. That's really bad. Since I had a bunch of backlash with regards to playing a creepy game on stream, I decided to stick with a less creepy. Well, this is less creepy, but there are still. But it's more palatable for viewers. So this is actually one of my favorite platformers. Okay, got it. Yeah, see, you can do all sorts of neat little tricks. Oh, whoops. And you didn't just fall downstairs stupidly. In the NES versions, you could actually fall downstairs if you didn't hit the down button. Oh, come on. Oh, terrible. Anyway, let's see. I will pause for this. The only censorship for this version of the game is for the Super Nintendo version. It's just the changing of blood to like green goop or something. Nothing to really make a fuss about, honestly. Yeah, see, look, you can shoot your whip up. It's actually really good. Oh, horse heads. Man, I don't... Man, the holy water in this game isn't as good. I have a sub-weapon here. You can see you can even hit below you doing that. It's really cool. But, yeah, in this game, it's all about the sub-weapons. And you use it by... pressing R. Oh, shoot, oops. I used the clock. I have to really... This game is not nice about... The only thing I don't... That this game has that Rondo of Blood... This game doesn't have that Rondo of Blood has is that the ability to switch your sub-weapons. With Rondo of Blood... The Rondo of Blood is nicer in that... Even if you get a new weapon, the old weapon will pop out and you can still switch back to it. In this game, you're stuck with whatever sub-weapon you might receive. So it can be a bit of troublesome. But actually, I like the controls for this game better than Rondo of Blood's. Rondo of Blood is actually on the PC engine. I think I've actually played it on stream before, a while ago though. That was back when I was playing Soul Blazer. Because I needed warm-ups back then. Generally for Lunar, you don't really need reflex warm-ups, so I don't really play it. But later on and later, with some of the other games I might be streaming, I may need warm-ups again. I do like warm-ups because they allow me to... Oh. I really need to stop sucking. No problem. Easy, boss. That allows us to do a second one. That was pretty easy. Yeah, this is only the first stage, so... Alright, to stage 2. I feel we should at least give this justice. That's one thing I miss about the... Well, I don't know. I haven't played the new Castlevanias. The new Castlevanias are all like these 3D, like... It's this really weird style that's like Western and... I kind of miss this kind of platformer. The latest one was Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth on WiiWare. Which, that might be a good one to play sometime. I don't know if I will do it as a full stream game, but maybe? The problem with Castlevania, the only thing about Castlevania, it doesn't allow me to do any voice acting or any weird, or like there's not particularly interesting of a story. Like the story for this game is that Dracula arises and we're gonna stop him. So we're gonna travel the world. I'm Simon Belmont. I'm part of a clan that's designed to kill vampires. And I guess my ancestors fought Dracula, and so will I. And that's basically the story, for this game in particular. I think later on is the Metroidvanias, which are the... Oh, and great that you don't die just because you scrolled the screen. You can go diagonally. Ow. Ow. Zombies. And don't fall in the water. Simon Belmont apparently can't swim. What the? How did I get hit by that bird? There are plenty of easy ways to deal with birds and bats. One thing that this era of games makes you really hate are birds and bats. Hate those. Oh, Froggy. Oops. At least you don't die when you fall in that sand, too. And you can do that to kill bats. Oh, that one's actually a good weapon. Pressing R makes you have the sub-weapon, which I have. It's the boomerang. Oops. Haha. Probably need to ride this all the way. I don't want that, so I'm going to leave that alone. Ooh, I got an extra life. Nothing here is too difficult. There's probably actually... I think this game feels easier, but... Ow, ow. Well, that was quick. And you move on. Alright, we're here at the... Oh, well, that's okay. I will need it for some of the flying things, like that. Or not. Probably gonna be a quieter day. Oof. Almost got hit by that. Incidentally, before when the day started, I found the Pump It Up the new version of Pump It Up had a new teaser, and the Crayon Pop will be in it, and I was really excited, and so will A Pink as well, and it'll be No 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 and Ba Ba Ba, the two most catchy songs I heard a million times in. Oh wow, I've got six lives. The most catchy songs I've heard in all of what was I talking about? Oh, when I was in Korea last year in 2013, I heard those two songs a lot. They were the big things back then. Oh, that's the end of the stage. All right. Well, I think that. I think we've warmed up enough. So, it's time to die. So, the only way... Unfortunately, with this game, the only way to get a password is to die. And game over. So, fortunately, for this stage, I'm going to kill myself. And so we can get started with Lunar. Because I think we've celebrated Halloween long enough. Unfortunately, I got so many lives in those earlier two levels. I'm gonna have to kill myself multiple times. Well, at least you get to hear the death music today, too. And on that note, that's the end for Castlevania. I need the password. This is one of those things that you've... So, anyway, now that Castlevania is over, I think we can move on to Lunar. So I will be back shortly. I'm just going to stop the feed really quick, and then we'll switch over to Lunar. So I guess I will see you in just a moment. Take care.